This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start. Drop. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. To throw is Burrow. Moving to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Cut. 11.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
11 MT tank.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 7.
To throw is Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Cut. Wide 80.
Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Go Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down, Ravens.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll get this out wide. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
His kick is good. And the Ravens, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
12. Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Burrow now. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's 3rd and 7.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 11. 180. Nice one.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Yo. 180. That's right.
Now give on the ground and a short pickup down inside the 10.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Is good. Makes the score Ravens 10, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11, behind. Right 80. Left side.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Shamar Stewart, there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll motion the slot man right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away.
A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
In motion, that's Thornton. 3rd and long for Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
For the field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Wanna quit?
In motion comes Andrews. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now Jackson. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt.
out. 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Let's get set. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short
11
gain.
MT, 11 MT. Gun. Shot. 12. 180. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
In motion comes Andrews. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. On the toss, they'll run. And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
DC ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3.
180. 180. Set up.
Here's a run going left. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's going to be third. They need 1. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
First and 10. Throwing Jackson. gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Play action now. Jackson. He'll check this down to the running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
8-yard pickup. First down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 21, here's second and 8. Jackson looking to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll let Henry try to run for it. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Gun. Cut. Ready. Right shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take them. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Rolling right. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll run. He's to the 10. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and
On one,
a
ready?
big reason they find themselves trailing, and Another loss of
go.
yards.
Right 80. Right 80.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. It is 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. This is 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. What it? 12, 12, 12.
Now, Burrow. Out to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are right back in this one.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Cincinnati.